This episode of If You Say Show features several different political perspectives. We talk with Valerie Morse from Arrow Community House, whose 2007 book is an in-depth investigation into the ongoing erosion of our fundamental freedoms. Ian Anderson and Marika Pratley from the Workers' Party share their essential philosophies with us. Kristelle Plimmer positions herself on Lambton Quay, where she waxes lyrical about the sculptures there, as do some members of the public, who, on Pop Fox, get passionate about the sculptures and a range of topical subjects. Tony Shirato postulates why the media sometimes show a distinct bias towards one-sided arguments. And at Watusi nightclub, women dress as men and gyrate and sing on stage for the Drag King competition. That's all coming up on If You Say Show.
The Wellington Sculpture Trust is just the cutest, sweetest thing. And when they put up sculptures, the people like to sing their praise in oh so many ways. Guess they just like the work, and I agree. But occasionally, it can drive me berserk. It isn't that the sculpture's bad or badly executed. It mostly is the placement. The sculpture seems unsuited, and it could work much better in a different situation. But when they get it right, delight. Oh, sculptural elation. Cruise down to Lambton Quay and check out Midland Park. The Sylvia Salgado here is truly a landmark. Nā korero rero, ongoing talk, it speaks of land and ancient history and how an earthquake wreaks its damage. Tectonic shifts. The plates slide over, under, and we poor puny humans can scarce survive the thunder. The rumbling roar, the earth that moves, the rolling, rattling land disproves the notion this is solid ground. The land is liquid, most profound. The people who have gone before, our tupuna from days of yore, are marked here by the stepping stones. The passing feet, the ancient bones are referenced in this simple way. So though we stand upon a knife edge where natural disaster keeps us company, we must master all our fears and live each day. That's what this sculpture seems to say. Across the quay, up Woodward Street, there's a top that seems to meet all the standard cues for spinning. But it doesn't. Hence, it's winning much less favour in my eyes. A top that just lies down belies the very nature of the beast. I want to see it spin at least. The piece is nicely executed and the materials are suited to its outdoor situation. But somehow it misses the elation one expects. The bar is high. I'd leave this work and walk on by. Now, Anton Parsons, he did good, though his work can't be understood by most of us. We get his drift. It's poetry, incisive, swift. We want to read the meaning, but unless we're blind, the door is shut. The meaning is invisible to sighted people, though we will admire as we wander past. The formal properties are classed as structure, form. The shiny steel all work together to reveal how the city is for others. How to our less well-sighted brothers, the city is unseen but heard. The blind can read this, every word. And further down the quay we come to sculpture that is purely fun. Phil Price has made the Smarties turn, and each rotation makes me yearn for more. I want to see them spin. He's clever, Phil. His brain is in a great space. Art by engineers who make it work so it appears to be an effortless rotation. And I love the situation. It stands up tall, not dominated by the buildings. It's located in a very happy place. Good on you, Phil. Your work is ace. And good on the Sculpture Trust. Keep doing this. You truly must. It means that art is integral to all our lives. We share the thrill that lively, arty, clever, witty public sculpture gives our city.
So, how do the public feel about our public sculptures?
I walk to work most mornings and I go across the Aotea Lagoon, and the sculptures up there and the whole bridge and everything like that. I think it's really beautiful. I like that.
I'm not too sure what it is, but looks pretty tricky to me. I don't know if it's got anything to do with New Zealand either, does it? Just a crazy idea from someone, I think. All I know, it's good for the birds. They love swimming in there. That's about it.
I like it. I like a lot of sculpture in Wellington. I think it's quite original. Yeah, and a bit quirky as well. I'd like to see more. Actually, I'd like to see a few more Len-Lai sculptures. They particularly like them.
Well, I think it's a wonderful work of art. I'm surprised no one's rolled it down the road yet. Well, I think they're a great amenity for the public, and I'm glad that the council's sought to have them actually erected everywhere.
Oh, I love the sculptures around Wellington. It's one of the things that makes Wellington lovely.
I guess it has 1,000,001 interpretations, which is probably quite appropriate for Wellington, isn't it?
I think it's wonderful. Yeah, there's one in Auckland just like that. A bit more involved, and it just moves slowly around. It's like big frisbees, and I think it's I love that sort of thing.
It's 4 M&Ms. I don't know. That's very modern. I think they're awesome. I think there should be more of them. It's one of the main things I love about Wellington is just, you know, just how arty it is and how vibrant it all is, I guess.